Ravichandran Ashwin took his 33rd 5-wicket haul on day 1 of the Dominica Test. Now, it once again showcased Ashwin's guile, his class and his style. Because in every country where Ashwin has performed, with the exception of South Africa and New Zealand, Ashwin has shown his mettle every single time. When he took those wickets and with the way how he was operating, every Indian fan had that question. If only Indian cricket team had backed their strengths and allowed Ravichandran Ashwin to play in that ICC World Test Championship final, the situation might have been slightly more different. But when he was asked in the press conference on day 1, Ashwin gave a very philosophical and kind of a practical take on the snub that happened in the ICC World Test Championship final. Remember, his first wicket was Tej Narayan Chandrapal, a left-hander. How many batters were left-handed in the Australian team? 5. Ashwin could have had a difference, but India did not have confidence in the 3+2 combination. Just like they had a wrong belief in the combination in 2021, they had a wrong belief in 2023. So, Ashwin was asked the thorny issue of the ICC World Test Championship final snub. And this is what he had to say. Ashwin was very philosophical. He said, when you have lows, it gives you 2 chances. Either you sulk and complain about it and go along and go down, or you learn from it. I am someone who's constantly learnt from my lows. You look at it, Ashwin, in a way, when he was snubbed for the Sena tours on a consistent basis in 2014 to 2016, we felt that maybe yes, Ashwin was not suited to bowl in those conditions. But in 2018 to 2021, Ashwin was the bowler. If you exclude South Africa and New Zealand, he did very well in Australia and in England. But unfortunately, Ashwin continued to be overlooked because in 2021, cloud cover dispelled that notion that Ashwin can't play. In 2023, during the World Test Championship final, 1 hour of cloud ensured India's chances also went down the drain. Now, about the World Test Championship final snub, how was his outlook and how did he overcome the low? He said, it's been draining each and every time to overcome those lows. But I am very thankful to all the lows that have come my way. As a cricketer, it's very tough that you have a shot at the WTC final sitting out. All that is fine. He's admitted, yes, as a cricketer, it's very tough for me because everyone wanted to have a shot at ICC WTC glory. Now, for 2 consecutive finals, India never have won it. So, with this Indian team now in a transition phase, can they now have a chance at 2025? That remains to be seen. This is what he opened up on the WTC snub. Ashwin stated, I was mentally prepared to play with my preparations, but I was also prepared to not be playing. Remember, 48 hours before the World Test Championship final, Ashwin was told he will not play. He had worked so hard. He was the leading wicket taker in the World Test Championship cycle of 21-23. The management thought, okay, maybe he got most of his wickets in Asia. Maybe he's not a good chance overseas. Why? India is the only country perhaps where we do not play to our own strengths. And that is why Ravichandran Ashwin, your leading wicket taker in the World Test Championship cycle, was left out. If I am not playing, then how do I respond? How do I make sure the team dressing room is really up and about? Because winning the WTC final is the most important thing. And it could be very high point in my career. I would have played a good role in it. I was just unfortunate it didn't pan out. Again, you are caught in a catch-22 situation here. Should I look at my own contribution? I know I can do well for the team. But despite doing well for the team, if my team does not want me, how do I respond to it? That is the situation. Because team dressing room, how do I make sure the team dressing room is really up and about? Everybody wanted to win, but very few could not get the chance to do it. This is a typical catch-22 situation that every player faces. Can I look at my individual goals? Is the team important? What is the broader perspective here? The broader perspective is that Ashwin may have had to really take a very bitter pill to swallow, that yes, I might not play the ICC WTC final this time. That is why 5 left-handers, very soft pitch underneath, Nathan Lyon also taking 5 wickets in total. Ashwin had to sit out. He saw all of that, and that is the reason why his snub is potentially yet another long list of possible exclusions that might have hurt India in this last 3 years. Remember, Yajvendra Chahal not playing in 21 and 22, Ashwin not playing in the WTC final. Lot of what ifs, and that is the reason why when he performed well in Dominica, although against relatively weak opposition, it yet again summed up the fact that India just do not have confidence in their strengths. Ashwin's exclusion is a prime case. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Thank you.